Look, I think this was a huge missed opportunity by the president. I've sat in literally hundreds of these UN speeches, heard heads of state talk, and this was one of the most egregious in terms of really self-reflective. He acted like this is his last speech, and therefore it was kind of a swan song to look at his tenure and to pat himself on the back and to talk about the United States in a very esoteric way. It was a missed opportunity, Martha, because we have in that room thousands of diplomats, all of the players that deal with Syria. And with this crisis going on for the last 5.5 years, it seems to me that the president should lay out a map, double down on what isn't working, and talk about the strategy going forward with ISIS. Everyone was in that room. Everyone was waiting for a leadership moment, and we didn't get it.
I mean, it took a really long time to even get around to that subject in general terms, which I think a lot of people were very surprised at. And it's interesting that he talked about the world, about the U.S. being a superpower because we're willing to look outside of our own self-interest. And yet, Rick, as you lay it out, you don't believe that's what he did yesterday at all. KT, your thoughts on the speech?
Look, I think what you saw yesterday at the UN is exactly what you're going to see on Monday night at the presidential debates, and that is two worldviews. It's the Obama-Clinton Kerry worldview of globalism, that the United States is not an exceptional nation, that the United States is occasionally a force for good, but often not a force for good in the world. We consume too much, we pollute the planet, we're greedy, we start wars. And then on the other hand, there's the American exceptionalism, nationalism viewpoint that Trump is talking about, make America great again. And that is, put America's interests first. Don't put everybody else's first. Put America's interests first. And when America leads, the world is a better and safer place.